Well, this is a first. We just got kicked out of the National Forest. Well guys, we've been here doing some dispersed camping inside of Tiobe National Forest in California, north of Mono Lake along the 395. And as you can tell, our view has diminished. When we first got here, there were a couple fires in California, and overall they were not that big of a concern, but that has changed very quickly. Basically, we were kindly asked to leave. I was out on a mountain bike ride and a forestry truck came down and he talked to me and he was like, hey, where are you camping? And I told him we're up here on the hill, and he was like, all right, well, the restrictions have changed, and you know, he kindly asked us to leave. Today is a Friday and we had planned on leaving on Friday anyways. Well, it was between Friday or Saturday. I think we were leaning towards Saturday morning. But anyways, no big deal. So he asked us to leave, and the reason is just because California is very tight on their resources and there are many fires right now. So originally what we heard was that they closed certain forests more on the southern side of the state where they had many fires. And you know, we were like, okay, well, we're planning on leaving a certain time anyways, so it's not a big deal. Apparently they closed everything. So the one we're in just got closed, and it was just like a strange thing. I mean, we get it, and obviously we're gonna abide by the rules and do everything the right way, but this is what RV life is all about. We're out here camping, just enjoying, and you know, get approached by somebody from the Forest Service and say, hey, you gotta leave. Give you guys a view of our rig. I mean, this was our view. We're up on this amazing spot, but the smoke has gotten pretty bad. When we get to a spot like this, lots of times we will air down the truck because we have the built-in compressors that are mounted right here in our fender well. And the main reason we do that is because one direction to get to highway is 3 miles on a really rough road, which is not too bad, and that takes us more towards like Mammoth Lakes. But if we go the other direction this way, it's 7 miles. That's the way we brought the rig in, was the 7 mile way, because there's a couple really steep hairpin turns that we didn't feel like doing. We kind of made us nervous. So when we get here, we go ahead and we air down the tires. I run about 40 PSI because I feel like with just the truck, that's totally fine to go on highway, go out adventuring, do all these different things, but yet the 7 mile road in, which goes more north, like towards Tahoe, that direction in, we have a nice smoother ride. So that's, I hate saying it, it's not a pro tip, but it's just something that we do if we get to camp and we know we're gonna be in this camp for, you know, anywhere like a week or longer. That's just kind of what we do. We'll air down the tires for a smoother ride.
So while Jesse's over there hooking up, I just wanted to share with you my experience from being approached by the Forest Service agent telling us that we had to leave. Basically, I was sitting in the office working on a conference call, and he pulled up in his truck and honked the horn. So I came outside and he asked me how long we had been here for, and I told him, oh, about 12 days, and the stay limit here is 14, so we were within the limit. But he was asking when we were planning on leaving, and asked me if I knew that the forest was closed. And I was not aware of that, since about 4 days ago they closed 8 of national forests in California, but then apparently yesterday they closed almost all of the remaining forests, all up and down the Sierra Nevada and lower part of California. There's a few that are still open in Northern California, but anyway, that's kind of beside the point. So yeah, we were not aware that almost all of the other forests had closed as of yesterday. We had been keeping an eye on the news reports, but you know, it was a matter of a few hours from I think when we went to bed to when we woke up the next morning that had happened. So anyway, he was super cool about it. He didn't like aggressively say that we had to leave or anything. He just said, oh, you know, don't stay here tonight. You know, you can move on into the Nevada side of this same forest if you want to, which we are in the Humboldt-Tiobe, hope I'm saying that right, National Forest at the moment. But yeah, he was super cool about it. He was not super concerned. They're just, you know, out here on patrol doing their job, you know, making sure everyone's aware that the forest is closed for the time being. It might be opening back up in a few days, and he let me know that, but you know, we are going to be moving on anyway. I'm heading back down to our hometown because Jesse's going to head out on a bachelor party next weekend. Anyway, that's it. Hey Jess, did you say goodbye to the mountain chicken?
No, I did not.
Do you want to tell them what the mountain chicken is?
Yeah, so we had this weird bird, which we started calling a mountain chicken. So it was about yay big, size of a chicken.
And it walks like a chicken.
Walks like a chicken. Kinda, it looks like a gray speckled chicken.
And it kind of like squabbled like a chicken too.
A little bit, and our dogs did not like it. It does fly kind of like a chicken.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't fly, but it kind of flies.
It kind of like flew just like up into the branches of the tree.
Yeah, you know, bigger than like a dove, so it was like a good size. It would make for a good meal, you know. But no, goodbye, mountain chicken.
We didn't know what kind of bird it was, so I just started calling it a mountain chicken. It was like walking like this, like doing one of these.
Dear Diary, Melissa's driving. That's weird. We were extremely lucky that no fires came where we were camping, because this road probably is going to take us an hour and a half to get out of because it is so bumpy.
Still driving.
Many hours later.
Finally! Pavement! We made it! That took forever.
The next morning.
So, this wasn't our intention or our plan, but you gotta just kind of go with it sometimes. Check this out. This is our camp spot. Normally, if we were to do some sort of drive like this, hi Blue, we would split it up into 2 days, or we would do it all in like an 8-hour day. Our intention was to split it up in 2 days, and we would drive from like Mono Lake, where we were, down to like, I don't know, halfway and camp in a national forest, but all the national forests are closed. So we ended up in Bishop, and we're just going to camp in the parking lot of Vaughn's, but it says no overnight parking. So we're just in this industrial area, and we kind of just pulled in late and did a little incognito camping. So this is just something that happens from time to time in this lifestyle. When we originally started filming this video, we weren't sure what it was going to be. We just knew that we wanted to share our experience with what had happened in the forest, and we knew it would be good for you guys to realize this is something that is possible. Like always, guys, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, give it a like if you enjoyed it or found it knowledgeable. Don't forget to turn on those notifications. Thanks for joining us on our adventure endeavor.